What's up? It's been a little while since we've all caught up. I hope you're doing well. I'm currently in a lovely hotel here in Cairns and called the Riley Hotel. Beautiful place. I thought I'd take this time. I've just done a show and tomorrow I have to fly home to go do another show straight away. So I thought I would stay up a little bit later. I'm literally going to finish this video and then edit it and put it out tonight, so I can carry on with my hectic schedule, but wanted to catch you up to speed. So earlier this week, I started in another fantastic hotel called the Sheraton Mirage over at the Gold Coast. The lovely friends over at the Hitman Pest Control hired me to do a show, and it's a bit of a unique space because there was only 30 guests, but it was in a dinner sort of restaurant table environment, and I was sort of elevated, but it was quite curved. And the space was interesting to work with because it was quite narrow, but probably one of the more exciting shows I've done for a while, just because of how the audience interacted. So Hitman, thank you. That was a great show, really enjoyed it. All right, so this next event is something that took up so much of my mental space for a period of like a month, and that was working with Fox Sports, which you may have seen a few news clips if you're here in Queensland, because it made it to the news. But it was working with some NRL players creating football-styled magic for their upcoming Magic Round series that was happening in Brisbane. So they approached me and said, hey, could you create some magic revolving around football and perform it on these NRL stars? And of course, lots of ideas jump into my head, but as soon as you actually try to create those ideas, it can be quite difficult to bring them to life. So I spent the last 4 weeks, while still doing my normal events, trying to find time to come up and create these things. Obviously, the way that TV works is I created all of these amazing things, but the actual parts they used on camera were more generic things that I do in my show. So the actual artistic things I created weren't actually used. But that's life, and I am getting the footage from the show, so I'll be able to make a proper recap to show those things. But something I found really fascinating was the way that the journalists frame what I'm doing to their news story. So one of the things they said was this.
Many have questioned why the magic seems to be missing from Darius Boyd's game, but early retirement isn't on the cards for the Broncos captain.
Classic cliche around cards. And they also said this.
It's back.
Taylor's Titans kick off Magic Round at Suncorp Stadium on Thursday against the Sharks. Adam Jackson, 9 News.
And then something I found really funny was the way that they can use negativity to make, like around magic. Like they can use magic to make a negative statement. And what they did was, there's a part in my show where I make a joke about something appearing in the person's hand, and it's not there because later on it's going to appear in a more impossible place. But when he opens his hand and it's not there, and I say, haha, that would have been a great trick. The journalists thought they would take that and say this.
Is wishing they could pull a halfback out of their hat as top 8 hopes become an illusion. Magic Round promoted accordingly. Like Queensland's NRL teams, the act didn't live up to expectations.
Open up your left hand. Is it there? That would have been a really good trick though, right?
So I found that, for me, I just had to laugh at that because, you know, they're going to say what they want to say. So what do you do? But all in all, an amazing event to work on, an amazing project. Hopefully I can create more customized magic with them in the future. But Fox Sports, thank you for your work. So it's pretty much caught up. I've had a really hectic schedule, which I'm so blessed to have. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. I'm staying up, you know, it's 11:30 at night, but I really just want to document this because I know when I'm 80, I'm gonna love watching this stuff back and reminiscing. So my family can see it as well. So look, thank you so much for watching. Drop me a comment below. I will get back to you, and my in-room dining should be arriving soon. I'll see you next week. See ya.